leave it all behind. Engines burn and blow your mind with 12 gauge. I guess that's it. You're glad to be alive, waiting for. I sure do wonder how many horrific problem solvers will cause in the Kingdom stream. Oh, I'm a great king. Have you not seen the Brazilian colony? No one's died. Well, people have died, but of natural causes. People died of natural causes in that Brazilian colony. The other fake Brazilian colony, they died of starvation. You see? Anyways, I'm gonna swap it over real quick, and we're gonna be doing some. Yes, Your Grace. Yes, Your Grace. I'll try to do some better reading today, but no promises. I'm getting better at spelling and such. I really didn't focus that on school. Hello, destructive goose. It's not real Brazil unless people die of murder. True. Murder is legal. Enjoy. Alright, let's swap it over. Now I need to quickly go to random games, Surviving Mars, Yes Your Grace, swap it over, click it. There we go, it's all done. I also like how... What the hell? The mouse doesn't follow. So the mouse is directly on. I still really like the rim screen. How do you? Premier, I'll send you the file if you want to use it for anything. Cleo, Phoenix's girlfriend who passed away recently made it, I do believe. So that's why I'm using it, because hey, it's a gift. It was a gift from her to me, so I'm keeping it. But if you want it, I'll give you a file of it. It is copyright free or public domain stuff, so yeah, you can completely use it. If you want it, just say it. I'll send it to you. It's a good background. Awesome. I have modified the title screen. I probably don't have much use for it, but it would be nice. Okay, I'll send it to you after the stream. Sounds good? So I have changed it. Like, the latest followers, total followers, latest raid hosts are all the same size. They're the same height, same length. Follower goal is smaller, and I've moved the stream thing around. That does not look good. Hold up. I can change it right now. There we go. Cool. I have the editing software already up, so that's good. Deaths. Oh, should we have a death count for this? Turn that off real quick. Wonderful. It did reset the chat, so no one's chat's there. All right. Let me full screen the thingamabob. Sure, why not? Sure, no, why not? Yeah, so I'll send it to you after. Well, let's get into Yes, Your Grace. Let's continue. Alright, our weekly and dailies. Okay, so we got a general. General will be available during battle. Okay. That's good. I can pay him, I can't pay him. I mean, we could pay for him. I mean, yeah, let's pay for him. We get in tavern, market, and taxes. So that's 4 plus 11, that's 15. Minus 9. 8, 5, 9. Taxes, 9 from taxes, and then we'll... No Screed the Dragon Slayer, which I am highly suspicious that is the guy that may or may not have destroyed my colony, the king. We could get training grounds. But honestly, saving continue. Week 14. It has been 4.5 months. My daughter's here. Pigeon. The craft will follow if no man can stop. In the middle of the night we shall meet. From dust spreads farthest in sandstorms. You making any of this, Andre? Andre? I'm afraid as much as I'm afraid just as you, Your Grace. Something tells me there's Oracle dust there. We should pass it to Leon. Oh! Oh! It's that merchant! Oh, we get to redo the day? Allies. Lures. No pigeon available. Who the fuck? I have the pigeon right here. Okay. Oracle dust. Yes, God. Your Grace, a nearby river is dried up. Residents have been carrying water to their homes from the lake for days. I helped them with my horse, and now they have extra saved for a few days. I made sure they knew it was the thanks for the king. Oh, we got some fame. You helped them. Illyria. Your Grace, I heard you fight with a beast faced. We were preparing for the battle with Rhodovians. You've heard well. The name is Valut. My elders have fought with the beasts many years before me. I heard they brought some Rhodovian dogs here to your castle. Shame you dispatched them. I was hoping to deal with them myself, but one will not cry over a dead cat. I want to reward you for your bravery actions. I will give you all I can to aid your battle with the beast faced. The pigeons ready. Okay, cool. 3 gold, 150 army, of course. Ooh! Remember, Rhodovians is nothing but reeks and buttocks. We don't want them around, do we? One more thing, Your Grace. My deal is off the table if you ever help any of these dogs. Make no mistake about that, Your Grace. I have an animal tooth. So don't help them in all. Fuck them. They're here to kill me. Ew. That's one of a bit of a tooth. This is beautiful, all I can tell ya, Your Grace. I'm sorry, I have no help. So we got some more army. We're already at 435. Your Grace, I come from a tavern. The business is going up, but lately I had some trouble getting out of hand. The tavern is a great place for everyone to gather. It's good times. The locals ponders saw an opportunity to use the place to find customers. At first it was fine, just some girls lurking around every now and then. Now it's turned into a brothel. People are only visiting for the girls. Although my sales have gone through the roof, I have to say. It attracts customers, but the paddlers essentially took over my tavern. And they cause all sorts of trouble, you can imagine, Your Grace. Almost every week, I have to deal with these disrespectful, violent men. I'm scared they will soon take over my tavern completely and leave me with nothing. On the other hand, if I kick them out, they'll relocate to another pub. I'll lose all my customers, and I'll have to close down. Should protect your tavern before they take over. I imagine they only gets worse. You'll rebuild your business in no time, I'm sure. Good call, Your Grace, but how can I? I'm only a weak man, bodyguard. I'll send a general. Make sure it's a good brother. Thank you, Grace. Your Grace, you shouldn't expect just yeah. I understand. I already read all this. Child! Your Grace! I gave you a special request. Ben stab her into a prince. I need to lift his curse. I researched more into this. I think you're the youngest one who can read. Well, I made Danica read it for me. I really love him as hard as I can. I squish and tickle his tummy all the time. But now, I need to make him rich. Your Grace, I please request 1 piece of gold. I'll pay it back, I promise. A piece of gold, made Hog rich. Absolutely. The pigeon is ready. Thank you. Thank you, Father. Your efforts will not be forgotten. I also need to find a black rooster with a saddle. Do you know where I could find one? Oh, my pumpkin. I honestly don't know. That's fine. My king shall find one myself. Okay, cool. 136 of the treasury for a hedgehog. Yeah, I didn't think of it like that. Your Grace, I can't bear this, please let me out. I don't know what Your Grace is. 30 walls, steel bars, personal guard. Oh wait, there's nowhere to run. Oh, you know, he's a king, he's a royalty, right? He's royalty. He's royalty, by the way. That guy in the jail is royalty. If you missed me imprisoning him, he gave me all his army. He gave me his army for imprisoning him. Because he's like paranoid someone's trying to kill him. So I imprisoned him to stop his nonsense. And he's like, this is great, I'm safe. And I'm like, oh. I was like, you can have my army. Oh, how many people? 4. There they are. gave me 4 fucking people. It's his friends. Best royalty ever, absolutely. Alright, there's nothing to do, nothing to achieve. We don't have a hunter thing, shield machine in general. I'm going to call for Lurs. So green means we got them their favor, and I think these means we haven't met them yet. We haven't finished their quest line yet. Ada hates us? Oh yeah, we fucked up Ada. Because Ada was like, she wanted me to get the merchant, and I fucked that up. I fucked up the merchant. Like, I missed him. I told him that. I think CK2 allows for that, actually. Very hard to achieve without multiplayer, but it's still possible. So greens means I got him. These means I'm getting them. Red means unattainable. He's dead. Ada, we fucked that up because we were meant to get the merchant. We can invite her, but we're not going to. We're going to invite Lurs. Invitation sent. Sit on my big throne. And pass the day. Alright, what do we got? Oh, taxes is 12? Holy shit. Went up by $1. That's awesome. Vignale gave us 3. 1. Okay, so we lost the inn. We lost the tavern, but we still got the inn. Still got the market stalls. We're losing 13 fucking food. 13 food, hold up. 13, 5 thing. It's 14. So we're only making 1 food a day. That is terrible. 3,000? Yeah, we were supposed to get 3,000. We were supposed to get 3,000, but the king died because of our poisoning in this room. Like, he got poisoned at my palace, and I'm being accused of poisoning him. So that army's been withheld, okay, we basically traded one of our daughter's hand for marriage to the king's son. Son got married, he got killed by poison, so they're not honoring the deal until we either proven guilty or innocent or guilty. So that's cool. Lurs is here. You called me for your grace? I heard about spices. Found this message. Ah, perfect. I heard about you have stopped supplying Barracuda with some resources. Spices, I believe. I suspect you have been talking to Etten. He trades my spices with parties to get 42 dabs. I call them Dabdu, but it's most commonly known as the Oracle Dust. I heard that Rhodovians I can help with you in return. What is Oracle Dust? It's a medicinal use, of course, but it's also recreational, highly addictive. Partially popular amongst priests and the like, something about spiritual enlightenment. Makes a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people's lives. I don't want no part of it. Shame, I'm losing sales though. Hessies? That's far away. Your Grace, I urge you to help me with certain plans. Do not buy any Oracle Dust. If you heard anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeon. If anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first to know. Join the soldiers. I heard Etten is selling dust near Kreski. The first step is the right direction of their deliveries. Right. There's no place for us in Draven. Thank you, Your Grace. Our progress. Thank you for keeping me informed about the shady business. This is where I can keep my eye on these dealers. Animal tooth. Found this animal tooth in wine cellar. Can you tell me? It looks like a healthy animal, no holes or chips. I'm not sure about the animal, but it could come from. I'm not much of an expert on beasts. Yes. So I need to stop a drug deal. If we send Jones to Kaski, he should be able to stop the sales for Grace. If we manage to do it without a problem, we'll show Lurs that we're on his side and will aid us in his army supplies. But if we do though, we will probably offend Etten. He will not join our banner. Ah, so we have to choose. Who's Etten? Okay, first of all, I've already pissed this guy off. Whoops. Because his daughter, was being imprisoned and he needed gold, and I didn't have the gold, so I told him no, and she died. So this guy he has more army and more gold, but I need the food. Food is more important, obviously. Even if it's 30 men, I can't feed those 30 men. I can't feed the 200 men. I'm like one food off from going into the negatives, which is terrible. So we do actually have some other... Oh, that's Kashkis. Alright, cool. Back, peasant. Your gracious. May I have an audience, please? I went to do some fishing. I always do, your grace, but I was foolish and I fell asleep. Stupid to mess up everything. I wish someone took my fishing rod. I now have nothing. This is the only thing I had after my wife died. My sweet Annie. Oh, that's a good name. If someone's what messing she would put me in the right place. It's all my fault, your grace. I only wanted her and she could have a good time. She took everything out on my boat, and then when a storm came, and she just flipped the boat upside down. I swear I didn't know, your grace. When I woke up on the shore, they were all gone. I waited every day and I fished past time, but now I don't have my rod. Please, Lord, can you spare an old man a piece of gold? I swear I'll buy a fish rod, nothing else. Take this gold and sort your life out. Oh my gosh, sweet mother of gosh. I have never seen such much gosh. Thank you, you are my savior. I can finally buy some bread. You're welcome, Stefan. Take care of yourself. I'm kind. Peasant. Hello. Oh, that's your grace. I have come to tell you the water from the oak tree has been cleared. Our people haven't prayed for confessed for weeks, and they are so happy now. I bought you something, a small gift. A bouquet made from the oak's fallen tree leaves. I saved them from last year. It will bring love and luck to the throne room. Well, thank you. I hope it really does. I'll just leave it here in the window. No. Merchant. Your grace. I bring you a special thing, a magical splendor. Only worthy for a royal. No one else deserves this. Your grace, I present you a magical clock. Cock. Yes! We're buying it! Don't let your eyes fool you. It ain't a regular cock. Your grace. This cock has been enchanted. It can tell a lie from the truth, your grace. It will sense a lie, it will voice its truth. I believe it would be a real asset to your throne room. I'll help you lead better than any advisor. See, I'm your liar. The cock stayed quiet. How do I show this thing works? Alright, yourself, Grace. Tell a lie or a truth. Yeah, I wasn't lying, your grace. How much do you want for this thing? Only 18 gold. It's a very good price for a lie detector. Enchanted cock. Yes. I will find you. Treat it well. Let me set it all up. All set. Take care. Buy a rooster for Citadel. A fine saddle for a hedgehog. Yes! I bought it for the daughter. Citadel's gonna love this. I should go find her later. Oh, absolutely. We're gonna go find her now. Where's my gold? She has a hedgehog. Your grace! Come and see me in the throne room. I have something to show you. You're going to love it. Just let me finish feeding service and I'll come soon later. I'm Pumpkin. I'll wait for you in the throne room. Couldn't possibly be. I'm sure it wasn't possibly a scam. Well, I don't care. My 8-year-old daughter wanted a black cock for a hedgehog to ride. So you know what? I'm gonna let her be happy. Dear Elric, I heard I'm already too late to marry your daughter. We have some struggles, but I will be ready within 14 weeks. I believe we can explore other options. I hope you will keep your promise by King of Rodavia. I already know they would come to get another daughter. 14 weeks? That's too soon. We need to gather an army. We need to make an alliances and hope Ovo will help us. Hey yo, Potty. I had a strange dream. We're going to take our daughters. Charlius is dead, and I had no army to defend ourselves against Rodovia. You may want to see that. That was no dream. Andre showed up to me in the letter. It does seem the Rodovians is after our daughters. The doctor said you were worrying too much. If you were younger, you would be much more sound, but at your age, you're more prone to the effects. You need to take care of yourself. How can I do that? We need to prepare for battle. We have no army. Yes, that we must. But you need to keep calm. Everything will be fine. You're right. I need to take better care of myself. Okay, cool. Don't clip what I said, even though I did it on purpose. Yes, Your Grace, I hope you're fine. I'm feeling a little better, yes. Did anything happen while I was gone? No, everything's the same. About that letter. We need to focus on gathering as many allies as possible the next weeks. Invite laws and see if we can make alliances. While we're doing that, we should also focus on evidence items in the trial room. Question laws if there's anything that could be leaked us to the killer. I don't mean to cause you stress, but we only have 14 weeks. Of course, Andre. I agree. We shouldn't get distracted by petty matters. Let's get to it. I could still invite a lord. Jovan. Alright, what do we got? We have enough food. We have enough things. We can get a lot more gold, but I don't really care. 14 weeks. This game's pretty short, but then again, that's 14 weeks. So that would be 30 weeks? Your Grace, I've helped the tavern owner get rid of the panthers. I don't know what was cooking up there, but the right match when we arrived. I'm glad you managed to put the end to it. Lord Joe, Your Grace, my condolences about Talia's death. I heard about Rodovians. I will help you with them. How does Journeyman at your command? I will also give you 5 gold, but only if Sir Frederick joins your ranks. Frederick. I wouldn't want him to upset him. Who's Sir Frederick? Battle for Britannia? You must have heard of him. He led a defense force, repelled an army 5 times bigger. My superior officer, I served under his banner. Although he has been many years, we are contact, we trained together. Recent years, he has been easy for him, I must say. Thank you, Jovan. I'll send Pigeon right away. No worries, Your Grace. Mr. Frederick will help. It's just a formality. You join my banner? Convince Johnny to join. I will also help your cause. I have an extensive library, Your Grace. I don't have bestiary you could look at. I don't think the bestiary is in the library. I don't think either. I think someone who's personally dealt with a lot of animals would know a lot about this tooth. I know it's something a pressing issue, but concerning last week's incident, perhaps we should think about securing an heir, Your Grace. Years are passing by, none of yours getting any younger. If you don't have a rightful heir, Ivo will be next in line. It's not a bad person, but it's likely Draven would become a part of Itania. We're working on it. Rest assured, Alina and I are working on an heir. At this age, it's not easy anymore. Of course, your $3 is already plenty, Your Grace. Let me worry about the ones we have to deal with, as Rodovians. Your Grace, the general helped me throughout the pandas in my tavern. I must say, he was very handy. The men and the ladies have moved to another inn down the village. I have lost most of my customers, so they're going to be a while before I start making profits again. That's fine. I wish you good luck in rebuilding your business. And please don't allow this to happen again. Yes, of course, Your Grace. A peasant with a chicken? Your Grace, I come to you with a personal matter. You see, I lost my only beloved pig. She meant the world to me. I heard that you pay gold for the ones that we have lost. Is there a chance you could help? That's wonderful, thank you, Your Grace. 5 pieces square. I only got 7 for his son, but hey, it's not bad for a pig. Oh, great, I'm getting scammed. Your Grace, our village was set on fire last week. Can you help us? The general arrived in time. The chapel started to catch fire, but we managed to save it. I just wish the greatest blessing upon you, Your Grace. We are forever in your debt. Cock. Happy to hear this. Hope the rest of the village is restored soon. We're working on that too, Grace. Thank you again. Chicken. Oh no, the chicken. He lied. He lied. I have not been blessed. Father, I was wondering if we could practice sword fighting again. Perhaps later in the gardens? You said you could do this again, Father. Well, very well. I had to keep my promise then. Go on, we can warm up without me. I will catch up with you just in a bit. Great, I will see you in the gardens. Off she goes. I had better check up on her. A rooster? He's black. Oh gosh. You're the bestest father in the world. Oh boy, it's gone. So beautiful. Stab is going to adore you. Thank you, Your Grace. Take care of good care of him. I love you, Father. Oh, bless her. So, who is Sir Frederick? General sent. You don't need an heir. You will obviously live forever. Hey, yo, bro. Oh, who is that? Yes, Father? Who's this? Guys, who you've found someone to practice with? Well, I'm not going to wait for you all day, am I? I was literally 10 minutes. I haven't seen you before. Who are you? This is Maya. Remember when I sneaked out to the wedding party? This is the one you're supposed to go with her? Well, yes. Anyways, this is Maya. We had a lot of fun at the wedding. I thought it would be nice if she came to visit. Your Grace. See, I could never get her. Maya. My father's a swordsman. He showed me a few tricks. And he lets you play with swords? Maya says you need to be ready when the enemy strikes. I never know when they will strike. Ha. That's what my father says. Your accent. Replace your accent. You're not from around here, are you? Rodovian. My parents are from Bravalia. We're passing through and stopped at the capital a few weeks ago. That's awfully far from here. Where are your parents now? They're in the business in the market. I'll let them venture around. They're also traveling merchants, sort of. Maya was showing us some fancy sword tricks she learned on their journey. Interesting. A tradesman who knows how to fight. I would love to meet your parents one day. Oh no. Tell them they have my invitation. Thank you, Your Grace. I will pass on the invitation. They will surely be happy to visit. For my pleasure. Oh yeah, I already read that. Looking for you two. I think why to stab people. Wants to stab people. Is there any chance that you talked her into it? Oh, so you heard about the stabber. Don't look at me. Somebody may came up with the name. Somebody I really wanted to practice with her, but to talk her out of it, we had to come with something else she can do. You should be happy she's not running around with a real sword, Father. Okay. I'll leave you two with it. Just don't come screaming to me and cut your finger off. Thank you, Father. We won't. Oh, you absolutely could. Child. Your Grace. How is your mission? Did you turn Stabber into a prince yet? No, not yet, Your Grace. He loves his rooster, I think. Although he doesn't really want to ride it. I think I need to make Stabber help me in some way. So I owe him a promise. I know what I can do. Send him on a mission. Just don't do anything silly, Pumpkin. Don't hurt yourself. Yes, Your Grace. Just don't. Ouch. Stab yourself. I literally bought a chicken for fucking 16 gold just so my daughter would be happy. I am a typical king, you see. Do we get any other upgrades? We need 1,000. Oh, we're already halfway there, and with like so many weeks left. Okay. We should probably get some training grounds. I would rather have my gold. Since I have to pay off poor people. General? Your Grace, the situation is pretty hard. It was impossible to avoid bloodshed. Nonetheless, we have secured Lord Edison's dustwares. Sir Frederick. Hello, Frederick. At your service, Your Grace. I'm looking for an ally. Lord Drovins mentioned you could help. Ah, yes, I heard of your troubles, Your Grace. Drovin is like proper training, but God knows they have at their disposal. My 80 men for goals will be a great boon. As a noble knight, it is my duty to help those in need. However, I cannot allow liars to taint a knighthood. The Battle of Britannia Cthulhu, under my command, the army of the beheaded birds was defeated. I have lost 3 fingers in my lifetime. I have endured many broken bones, but Noski, not a single scar. Even the finest swordsmen bear scars. Many have fought and died, and that Noski showed me a single person who can confirm his accomplishments. Someone who actually saw him in a fight. For all we know, he's just a pretty blooded liar. Noski is a deceiving liar, and I've asked you to help me prove it. He didn't strike me as a dishonest man. Did he tell you about the story about Griffin? The Griffin in a tree? Oh yes, that one. Set the tree on fire, big Griffin comes to save the cubs and catch on fire. No, he told me that he defeated a dragon. Doesn't matter. Same story, different details. Sometimes a dragon, sometimes a griffin, sometimes a wyvern. There's also always a tree, baby, and something about his wits. Oh. Tell that there's lynchings in the nearby forest. The creature, just a story, and of course it's not there. See what he says though. If he brings you proof, then catch him red-handed. Help me show everyone that what he's really made of, and we'll stand by your side in more battles. That's all. So I gotta call out a liar. Cool. Peasant. Your Grace, I wanted to see you about my missing potatoes. Someone has stolen. I think I know who it was. They used one request per visit. It seems they have a much bigger problem now. I came from afar and sounded very tired. I wanted to get some rest, but I sat in one of the fine chairs in the hall. I know I shouldn't have, but the gods have been punished me already. I sat down in some living percussions, and it would seem it squeaked and jumped right away. When I stood up, my bottom was covered in spikes. You know, I feel very ill and weak even. I fear the chair creature was poisoned me. What can it? The stabber? The stabber? Oh no, it sounds very serious. What I can do here? I think I might have help with that. Name's Elliot, Your Grace. I know about brewing potions. I can help with magical anomalies, diseases. I dabble in wound healing. A witch. Hey, someone called me that, although I prefer to see myself as a well-read woman. At your service. We could definitely use someone like this to help with Your Grace. A great addition to the roster of agents. Of course, there's always something to return with people, right? I'm a simple one. All I need is a roof over my head and something to eat. In return, I am willing to lend your kingdom aid in my supernatural problems. I just want to help people. Thank you. Welcome to the castle. Yes. It will be expensive. Okay. Just pay whenever you need her. That's great. Yay! Unlock a witch! We got a witch! Your Grace, peddler, our village has been raided. There was a man dressed in red and black. The beasts were head pierced by spears and banners. Reserving armies are for certain, Your Grace. That means they are getting closer to us, or perhaps they are just teasing us. Teasing? People being killed, maimed, and enslaved. It's just teasing? Your Grace, it didn't look like an entire battalion, but it must have been a small squad. Send your men. We can fight back. You're clearly emotional, but we have to look into the bigger picture here. If we fight them off, they will certainly get angry and fight back even with more force. We don't want to start a battle early. And tolerating their attacks may encourage them to carry out more. Your Grace, You have to do something about this. We can't just let them trample our land. If you civilize your ways, at least you can rest. You survive and your village come closer to the cattle. It's difficult times. You need to stay outside. Don't go outside after dark, and if someone's patrolling the area at all times. Is that all, Grace? Your Grace? Well, you just told us to let us do whatever we want and run away from them. That's nonsense. It's for the best, believe me. Fine, Your Grace. We will relocate as close to the castle as possible. Mercenary. Your Grace, we have heard of the incoming battle. That's the perfect time for us to gain some coin. Opportunity for us to help. We have 22 skilled mercenary and supposed for only 16 gold. What do you say? Done? Fuck yeah, we got 22 men! Yee! The dear King of Craven, the western woods near the Braconia are not uninvolved in your troubles. The uncommon object can lead to your sin. Be quick, be sincere. The letter is not sealed. What do you think of this, Sandra? Whoever sent this must have gone into great lengths to pay a scribe to write it. We must be important. We better send a general to the woods to see what happened. I've marked this location for the map for you. It's me! Alright, let's quickly have a look. How's your little guy? Your Grace? I bring news about your husband was passed away. Dabba? Oh no, that's not my fault. I should have sent him on that mission. I knew he wasn't ready. Tell me. Did he complete his final quest? Mission? What mission? Did you send a hedgehog on a mission? Yes, the undercover mission. It was meant to scout an area, retrieve information, and return to me. This way, if he helped me, I would owe him a promise, like in the story's father. You can't. They can hardly follow any instructions. That's why they're good. No one suspects a hedgehog. How else were you supposed to send to help me? Don't do this again. Oh, so this close to send. No, Lucian will never come back. Well, I suppose you're right. Forgive me, Father, Your Grace. Nothing is as elegant as fearless as a cat, as dusty. Next time I will find a fiercer agent, and I'll train him, and he will be at my command. The stabber efforts will not even be in vain. So, Stabber's dead. She is 11 gold. She's 11 gold? Fuck that. We don't need a witch just yet. Your Grace, the wooden hut in the forest appears to be some sort of kitchen for preparing spices. It was abandoned. We searched the place and we found familiars hidden under the floor. Find anything else? No, Your Grace. The place was empty, apart from a load of dried up rosemary. Thank you. Seems to be a substance inside. It's poison. If this is the poison Talia is, I better leave it. Your Grace, a nobleman visiting a local village had a problem with folks stealing his goods from him. He asked me to find those responsible. The search wasn't hard, though I brought them back for justice. The nobleman was very grateful and he paid us with gold. Fuck yeah. You service, Your Grace? There is a monster. You have a monster? Ah, so you have your own monster, Your Grace. Ledger is his name. Ah, it's a small creature. Imagine a pig, but hairy, with long claws and horns. But it can be dangerous, but for me, it would be a piece of cake. You expect to return shortly. We found a file. I used to buy poison files from a merchant to use on monsters. I don't buy them anymore. They never worked. I have never seen such an elegant file before. It looks important. That's all. Your Grace, we don't know what happened. The creatures, the witch from the forest. She escaped, Your Grace. She opened her door, idiot. Some fool was brave enough to seek the eternal wisdom. All we knew, the eternal wisdom is just a hoax. We knew she was nothing but an old hag. But by some young boy, he fell for the tale. And now, Babushka is out in the woods. Babushka. Your Grace, you don't know what Babushka? Well, a witch, an old hag, older than anyone knows. She has been around forever. She's short and crooked. Her bony legs barely support layers of her old wrinkled skin. She has a long hooked nose. Her nostril hairs are long and hang from her breast. She wears a snakeskin coat and is a scarf around her head, with tiny bones attached to each strand. As she walks, her bones clatter against the others. Click, 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 click. She lives in the woods, although no one has seen her for many years. The legend says that she used to let children into the woods and eat them. But some legends also say she gives her eternal wisdom through those who is brave enough to see in their eyes. What can I do about this? I'm not sure what you, Grace. In the village, it's described that these words are on the door. Turn your back to the forest, your front to me. She also leaves old chicken legs on our footsteps. We're afraid that she's come for our child. Every night, someone hears the clicking. She might be preparing to spell of some kind. My general will send a couple of night guards. Maybe we can find her. Oh yeah. Your Grace, more and more people gathered the prayer, but we can't fit everyone in the barn no more. We want to build a new shrine, but we need some help inviting holy spirits to the place. We will need the favor from the gods. The fields will be more fertile, and the monsters will be kept at bay, and the evil spirits will avoid our village. If you can, aid us in the court witch, and with some gold paid for materials. Alright, quickly go check up the place. Bedchambers. Darling. I found some clues that might lead to the investigation. Who's behind Tally's death? What have you found? A file. That arrived suggesting some suspicions near Bracania. General explored the location. We found this file. The substance inside with poison Tally. The ingredients could lead to us to the killer. Perhaps take the vial to the court witch. See if we can do about it. That's a good idea. I think I can see in a council chambers. Where? Okay. You can still invite a lord. Some lords are busy and you won't be able to invite them into your throne room. Put a red arrow next to them. Cool. Next time, let's go. Taxes is 14, it's going up. Lady Lenia. A pleasure to meet you, Grace. My biggest condolences to Talius. Although I don't like him at all. Only Les has explained your situation to me. I believe I can help you for something in return. You see, you have something on my son. Someone actually, I would like your daughter as to marry him. I believe it would be greatly strengthen our relationship for years to come, and else that I would lend you my army. 300 fully equipped and trained soldiers. I'm ready to send against Redovians. There's 4 gold and 5 supplies. What do you say? I'm afraid I can't. I have to. I guess you'll be dealing with Redovian kings. Holes enough. Okay. Go Grashis. Is that you? You look great. What happened? You gave me hope. You're gracious. I was in a very bad place before and I've given up on life. But after you gave me the gold, I realized that I could make something of myself. I haven't totally stopped drinking yet, but I drink a lot less. I have found a new path in life. I've been helping the less fortunate in my town. People like me, all they need is another shot at life. It makes me feel like I have a purpose in this world. I wanted to visit you and say thank you for your gracious. I owe you my life. I didn't know I was doing the right thing, giving you so much gold, but I know I see I did. I couldn't be happier for Stefan. I'm very glad to hear you helping us. You're a good man. You've inspired me to do good person, you're gracious. I will never forget this. This is something I have gathered by selling my fish on the market. I know it's not much, but I wanted to show you how grateful I am. No, there is no need for this. You are very gracious, generous, but you should keep these supplies. Use them for help other people in need. I'm sure you can put them to good use. But you're gracious. I insist. Of course, I shall do the best for others. Thank you so much. I hope we will meet again. Farewell, Stefan. Help Stefan. Indeed. Peasant. Your Grace, I'm a sorcerer from the market. Your petitioners often visit me if they refuse to help them. I aid them in many ways for a little return. It's often not enough to cover all the ingredients I need for potions. As it stands, I'm mostly out of my ingredients for the moment, and the queue at my place is shorter than yours. Would you please help me extend some extra gold? Well, it has her own set of potions. If she sends to help you for a few weeks, more ingredients, buy more ingredients. A witch! No wonder people come back so sick. All a witch do is lie. Witches can't heal people. Are you trying to insult me, Your Grace? I will pass on this ridiculous offer. Rolando. To you I come, a truly humble kind. I hope you will find well, in good shape and mind. Your Grace, this is Rolando. A writer known for, of course, many halls and taverns. Excuse me, not just Torlando. Torlando the Wonderful. Writer and poet recognized, all kingdom experiencing the artistic renaissance. The popularity of whom is discussing you in the kingdoms of stagnant growth, including Yaldabaoth and Bavaria, and Redovia, of which I shall remain silent for some reason. Well, very well. What can I do for you? Your Grace, if I may, I'm working on Lady's release, and I have no clue how to finish the piece. It's a story about a royal intrigues, oath of the past, foolish peasants, and passionate lusts. May I honor you with my latest work? Of course. I'm open to all arts. Poem for now entitled Kanunlok. The moon shines so bright high up in the sky, couplet nights is upon us. Laughter and the music can be heard outside, but the weary nights may not rest. In the castle there is no frivolous love, joy. The fatal matter must be solved. The night is short, the time is of the year. This time of the year, so let's make the best of it while we can. Fire, pleasure, and delight will rule the night. This is fantastic, bravo. Thank you, Your Grace. Although I'm not surprised that you find it so delightful, the problem is I cannot continue. I have hit a wall, and I cannot write anymore. I strongly believe seeing your general patrolling would give me some creativity. Come back another time. I wish I could help you. Perhaps return another time when I keep in general about what insisted. I can see that you desire in your eye to hear more of my wonderful poem. I shall be back within 2 weeks. Your general better be ready. Yes. Your Grace, part of the village was flooded. Luckily, no one got hurt, but our homes were devastated. We could bring some gold to buy resources to rebuild our home. Here you go. Wait, yep. Thank you. I'm actually actively running out of money and resources. Yes, father? Do you remember Lena? She was at your sister's wedding. Yes, why are you telling me this? Well, she asked me if you would like to marry her son. But I told her no. Because I know you wouldn't want this. I just want you to know. Really? Thank you, I guess. I hope this was a good decision. Wonderful. Darling. Little lady came in with a proposal. As she's still young. I thought we would have think about this before after that. I know, but it seems like other lords are already interested. They would be interested help us battle. I'm not sure they'll help worth giving away our daughter. I just always assumed she would be married to some son of a king. Not sure if that's a good idea anymore. I think it's too young to get married now. Please think of through, Eric. I already made my decision. I just have to decline the offer. I think we're going to find fine. We're going to be fine during the battle with the laws. I'll help. I just wanted to see if you thought about it. Thank you. Such a relief. I don't want Elsa to leave right now. It's hard to imagine losing two of my daughters in 1 year. I know, sweetheart. I'm going to do what's right. There we go. We haven't actually been able to accept any invites. Market stalls. New market stalls. Okay. Reputation is really easy. Geneva, week 20. Dear father, I haven't received your reply. I hope everything's alright in Denver. I'm very lonely here. I miss your sister. I miss my sisters. I know no one ever doesn't like me wandering around the market by myself. Please send me a letter. How do I send letters? Your Grace, I returned from the Babushka village. I stayed up for 2 nights with my men. Nothing happened, apart from some foxes going through the rubbish. We didn't find anything, but the villagers said they felt safer with us there. Thank you for your report. Keep up the good work. Your Grace, I ran into a small bandit camp. They were keeping a merchant captive. I have helped them out. In return, they gave me this gold. Fuck yeah. Jonas the buffoon with stupid red gloves. Lend me some gold and I will pay you back in a week, he said. I'll break his legs if I see him. Your Grace, I lent this fellow 28 gold. He said he would pay me back with interest. I know that type. Now I have Kelpers and other worlds probably enjoying the sunshine brothels. Meanwhile, I'm stuck here in this rat hole with no wages to pay my men. I got until the evening to pay, otherwise they'll leave. Where the hell will I find a new crew then? I need this money only 2 weeks. I should be able to make up. What do you want gold? Here you go. I suppose it won't be. This won't be finding this Jovis anytime soon. So if you really like Grace, I'll see you 2 weeks. What would I have done with the fine check snipes? Your Grace, there's no trace of literature in the forest. So I thought. Oh. As clever as I know where to look for the layers in old tree trunks. Yeah, take a bloody horn as proof. Courageous deed. Ha! You couldn't have defeated the beast, as there's no monster in the forest. You fell for the ruse. All our tales are lies, just like this one. What? Me a liar? No way, I brought the proof, didn't I, Your Grace? It could as well have been a deer. These horns don't actually strike me as coming from a monster. What else, Your Grace? It's just like any other animal. It has horns, it bleeds. Surely we wouldn't expect a horn to glow. Dragon tail isn't exactly original, is it? But Frederick says you retell the story, just changing a few details at times. Very well. That's out of the bag. At least you don't have to push show anymore. I'm very tiring at times, I'm perfectly honest. People just will see this at night, this Dragon Slayer. I'll show them what they want to see. Lynches, and the proof, a stag. At least my stories don't hurt anyone, and I don't have a drinking problem. If you want something to say it to my face. I heard what the wind is spreading, problems with rum, wife walking around with a black eye. You don't believe him, do you, Your Grace? He's a liar, making it all up. You used to recognize around the courtyard, but the memory is fading. That's it. Draw your sword and we'll see what's a trickster. Do nothing. In your current state, I don't expect much more. You're lucky if I don't feel like fighting you right now. Your Grace, of course, it's just a hoax, but it doesn't matter. The message is what's important. The story warms people's hearts. It gives people better hopes. People always think to see birds glistening into Astagus, while it's usually a fox, stray dog, or cat even. If I bring them a boar skin, a deer horn, or I tell them it was a monster, they sleep better at night. They can go back to work feeling safe. And I can make a bit of extra gold on the side, so what? Aren't they all frauds, kings, for examples? People always say to come see the king because he knows everything. Oh my god, he's literally dissing me right in front of my fucking face. Bro, you already dug yourself a fucking hole. Really trusting you was. Do you always know what to do? I know everything. Not even a scholar knows what they way. I'm a king, I always know what I'm doing. Of course, Your Grace. Your Grace, we surely can't let him spread more lies where I won't allow this. I'll let Noski join your banner, but I won't stand by your side. Then I won't stand by your side. If I won't join, if he joins. Frederick, one is battle ahead of you. Well, fuck you, Dragon Slayer. Hey guys, I came from there's a fox surrounding the nearby forest. If anyone goes to the village, it's straight. Yeah. The cook. Your Grace, our rooster has been running around our kitchen for days, but we have finally managed to catch him. It was a beautiful bird. We couldn't keep him, so we already have roosters. But it made a delicious broth. Our staff liked it so much that we thought we'd bring you to try some. I'm not sure what the chick's name came from, but surely we'll fit. Oh no. Charlie is going to kill me. Why couldn't you ask me first? This was my daughter's pet. Oh, Your Grace, I didn't know. My apologies. Fine. It doesn't need. Step is gone. Better check upon it later. Oh god. Your Grace? I left the rooster free. I'm sorry. He really wanted to get outside the castle walls. He will be happy if he's free. Thank you, Your Grace. I wanted to do it myself. He wasn't suited to be an ancient. But he did poop everywhere. I'm glad you set him free, Father. I'm glad to. Please be careful with these animals, Pumpkin. He's gonna actually bring home a fucking mythical animals eventually. I fucking know it. Still an agent to order? There's nothing we can fucking do. Orders away. Imagine one day just walking up and they've seen a dragon. Fuck yes, he's gonna help us fight the assholes. Army upkeep has gone down. We should probably start training. Well, we don't have the fucking gold. Week 21. Lady Lilia. I heard Lydia made you a proposal. I must say, it's good that you haven't agreed to your grace, but do not make a mistake, do not accept her offer. A marriage cannot happen. It seems that you don't know, but the curse of the plague linear family... Curse? What curse? It says that the son does not participate in the act of marriage before the 20th spring. He will fall asleep and never wake up. Oh, gee. Is there a way to lift this curse? There is. It's desperately looking for someone to marry her to lift the bang. Problem is, you can't completely get rid of it. If their son gets married, it is said that the spell will move on to the bride, and then they will die the following night. Are you willing to risk this? Thank you for your information. I was trying to reconsider Alicia's marriage. Your Grace. Pet is yours, Pumpkin? What is it this time? A lizard. A lizard would be interesting. Too difficult to take care of. Well, this one, it's just some silly toy. Recruiting agents is far more difficult than you would imagine. Why the agents? What are you trying to plan to use them for, Pumpkin? He says that Lucia and Dusty from an evil prince. And my agents are ready. We'll be ready to take Lucia back home. My agents will be best friends with Dusty. Maybe I can use them one day too, if you're good. Pumpkin, Ivor is not evil. Besides, he's not a prince. He's a king now. And he is really far away too. Well, both you a good point, but you do your job, I do mine. See, unusual, but it doesn't seem like you come from our country. Where did you get it from? Mania gave it to me. It brings luck, she says. I say we could... Yes, father. I wouldn't bother you, but I have a choice. I'm a merchant delivering goods from one place to another. I sell trinkets and all sorts. So, paintings, vintage scrolls, historical relics. I even had once a wooden leg of a villain's spinal shanks. Yeah, it went crazy. 200 pieces of gold. But none of that matters now, as I was robbed and back home. They can no. Correct. Alright, let's get us a move on. Let's see if anyone needs to get talked to. Gardens. Yes, father? Please, Alicia. It's a toy. Yeah, it goes from Maya. I've seen this toy before. Maya, are you not from Bavaria? My family, we travel a lot. I was passing by and heard, or the racket. Is everything alright, darling? Look at this toy earlier. I recognize this. Of course, we were robbed by Brennian 13 years ago. Where do you get this toy from? My parents travel a lot. We were traveling merchants, then we must have bought it from somewhere. Your accent, this toy. Staying and driving for a while. You are Rodovians. I fucking knew it because look at the red color. Tell us why you didn't tell us. Father, please no. Don't do anything to her. It's all my fault. I asked her to visit here. We're preparing for battle. We're not preparing. Oh fuck, my English is slipping. I'm dying. Ah. Rodovian's already in my castle. Look what you did to the father. Oh, you're up. Oh, that's twice now. I have friends of Rodovian. We're preparing for war against them, and yet they're already here. I have not seen her friend anymore. I decided not to kill her, but I banished her from the castle. She's just a girl. Perhaps, what kind of message do we send? Our daughter's playing with our enemy in our castle. You didn't consider letting her stay, did you? Child. As I said, Maria is just a girl. Perhaps she's not even aware of the war. And what if she's a spy? How else would you let Lola marry Ivor? Ah, it doesn't matter anymore, does it? She's gone. You collapsing? The two of us are not able to conceive an heir. Break your promise and you shall be punished. Your kingdom will be fertile, but you won't be successor amongst your offspring. Isn't that how it went? When I promised my firstborn daughter to Brenia, I didn't do it because I was afraid of a witch. I did it to protect us. At the time, I thought Branio was a fool for agreeing for this. Surely a bandit wouldn't be able to travel such a distance to enter a throne room and dare ask a king for his daughter. I'm telling you this so much. Ah, fuck. Okay, cool. Let's get to the next week. Yes, father. About Maya. Sorry, father, I didn't want to hurt you. I know. I'm fine. It's just not that young anymore. Doctors say dead situation can have this kind of effect. I didn't want to upset you, father. But why the war, father? Isn't life difficult enough as it is? Why make things harder one for another? I know Maya was from Rodovia. He told me, my heart froze and I knew it meant trouble, but I got to know her. They're not bad, they're just like us, not barbarians, as mother likes to call them. They attacked our villages. Of course, there are bandits, thieves. It doesn't mean they're all like this. You're a king, father. Tell me, did you never want to punch a thief or a... Well, just because one person did bad things does not mean they're all bad. I don't care, daughter. I wanna... My neck is starting to hurt. What do we do? Still invite a lord. True. Oh yeah, I can invite you, because we fucked up his trade. I'm not really reading well, sadly. We are 8 weeks away and we've lost men. We haven't gained them. Fuck. Your Grace, we have a royal trial with Anu arrives right before the battle. This way to contend the trial himself. I hope you are ready then. Oh fuck, I don't have... That's the witch, right? Oh, Your Grace, I've cleared the fog outside the hall for now. There's signs of anyone through it though, perhaps it is true. The spirits in the forest may change people into animals to keep them at bay. Nonetheless, I fulfilled my task. Thank you. And your task. I've done what you asked. Wonderful. We have stopped the growth of Ezra's business. Oracle dust is still out, but would definitely help reduce the spread. Unfortunately, there's a small problem in the way. Why Eden's not buying my spices, others have turned their backs on me as well. I can hardly make a coin now. That's why I had to start trading with Rodovians. This is treason. Are you directly helping our enemy by making their soup spicier? Grace, let's not worry as much. If anything, I'm stealing their gold. I imagine they're not exactly aware I'm their enemy. Your Grace, the bottom line is I need gold. Otherwise, I won't be able to sustain my armies. The only other option I can see is for you to buy spices from me. I need a monthly installment, though. I need to keep my business running, or else must wrap it all up. 3 gold a week. But you'll cut. I'll hopefully lower their morale. Oh, very well. The necessary trade routes. I don't care. The Alliance gave us many benefits. We expect to increase our income for the next week as well. Merchant! For Grace, trying to set a here. Traveling merchant, I have unique collectible items for you. A set of cards, but before you send me away, let me show you. See? Every card is depicted with an illusionary of a beautiful exotic woman. I understand that the queen may not approve of this, but she does not have to know. Only 12 gold. Jonas, it is, isn't it? I recognize your name. Jonas? I'm at your service. Why do you ask? I thought I recognized you. Those gloves. You're going to the dungeon! I think someone wants to talk to you. This is a misunderstanding. My name is yes, Jotan, not Jotas. We should probably invite Lady Marcia. Tell her we found her lost friend. Your Grace, may the gods bless you for your support with the shrine. Many people have hopes for a bright future. The gods have already showered us in signs of their mercy. The weather has been especially good for our crops. We like to celebrate tonight, and we've prepared a party for everyone. In the night, we're going to make a sacrifice to the gods, but to thank them for their mercy. To show your support, we simply ask you for a few supplies to add to the pile, or a witch that could help us send the sacrifice straight to our gods. Yes! Yes, Grace, Sir Frederick is dead. No! Lord Drover is responsible for ending his life. I don't regret this decision. Not one bit. Why? Why? What made you stoop to this? He had it coming. Frederick was an abusive scumbag. His wife endured a lot. Proving Alaya strengthened Frederick's ego. Happy to put Noshka in his place, he started celebrating. Drank his heart's content, felt invincible, wanted to show Lonia, his wife, that he's a real man. He didn't want me to join his band, unless he did. He trained me. Sometimes he would be completely drunk, and I saw that it was like what? A veteran, not faded star, but he's a real legend. I couldn't bear to watch him abuse her, but he was a higher rank. I wanted to join you first, but as I didn't want to do anything that would upset him. I didn't want Lucian to suffer for my decisions in case he didn't agree with it. I didn't realize that something else would set him up anyways. He got abusive when he drank, and everyone knew that. God's presence, noble knights. Frederick would beat Lonia, and he wouldn't let her out. No one lifted a finger to help. Everyone was too scared to do anything. I couldn't watch. Go ahead, kill me. You must. But if you know Frederick deserved this. If you spare me, I will join your armies, and I will aid you with 120 men. I also offer my pikemen to join your battle. They can deal with any cavalry that Rodovians may come with. They will also give you 5 gold. You'll be freed. It's a sad day for the knighthood, but I understand that Rodovians did this. But deeds are forgiven, and you all shall serve Germany in the upcoming battle. I suggest you stay out of sight for a while, just in case. It's your grace. Yay! Yeah, we helped. Peasant, hello. Great, I've given you news. There seems there's some weird anomaly in the woods. North magic happens. Colorful lights out of nowhere in the middle of the night. It sounds so frightening. Carry on. I visit Okruden, the village next to the woods. The morning after one of the disturbances, they said the Lord Draven's children went missing. The night. Can you tell the magic was involved? Who's Blue Dion? Why did he give me a friend request? Strange. I'm selling packs of supplies to Grace. Let me help you with your struggle. I offer the best prices of all Draven. 28 gold for 22 supply. What do you think? Good about the Oracle dust, that's proof. That's like 7 fucking gold, that's extreme. Dungeon. Grace, it was a mistake, I did nothing wrong. It's all from... It's unacceptable. She will decide what to do with you. Better not be selling Draven again. Just by you, Grace. Did any bad? Yep. How you feeling today? Steady wall, steel bars. Okay, so he's just gonna stay in here. Cool. Wonderful. We need to send it for an ally. Listen, dies. The skull. Yes, I know someone died. Oh, I didn't get both of their armies, but I got his. Oh shit, maybe, yeah, that was a bad decision. I'm gonna see if I can apologize to him. I'm gonna see if I can apologize to him. General, I returned from Mr. Charlon, your grace. I didn't know much about writing, but the guy seems to know what he's doing. A little perplexed knows why he asked me certain questions about my underwear. Oh no. Dragon Slayer. Your service, your grace. Oh no! No, no, no! Let me apologize! Yes, Your Grace, your general stayed up all night in our village, and this scared the witch. Before she gets back again, our men on horses they came. Men on horses they came. They took 3 villages, Your Grace. They were forcing everyone to feed an enormous amount of food to their children. Scared they're coming for you. She wants to eat them. We must do something. Right now, please send your men. There are 3 villages. Red horses. A horse and a white horse. Grace, I have those marked on the map. A fox! No, what on earth is that fox doing in the throne room? My new agent. Yes, sir. Back with the pets, are we? Well, you can't exactly send toys on missions. They don't understand anything, no matter how much you explain. Besides, this one was hard to recruit. It took time. Andre, is it safe? Of course it is. He shouldn't cause too much trouble, Your Grace. Yay. Fine, keep him. Yes. Yeah. How are you feeling, darling? I'm worried about you. You have fainted twice now. What if it gets worse? The throne, you need to make a bigger effort, darling. Perhaps Andre is right. We need to try harder. I feel like we're failing in my duty as a queen. At this time, this age, a king should have a son. Yes. I reckon that the witch put a curse on us, and there's nothing we can do about it. If anything, it's their fault, not ours. Or perhaps we should have kept to the promise, but then it would be rightful heir by now. Perhaps. Perhaps we can meet later tonight, once everyone's gone. I have some ideas to make things more interesting. Maybe it will help. I think Andrew's worried too much about everything. I think I should make her feel better. Maybe some sort of small gift to remind her. Oh, poison! I have so much fame, like, I don't have to worry about it. Bed chambers, you say? Where's the bed chambers? I want to fuck now. Okay. Invitation. So, we got him. He's kind of a downgrade to him. He gave us more resources, but like, we've pissed off so many people. You. Uh-oh. Oh no. I was gonna drink to this. You're tickling me, stop. Oops. Oh, there you go. That's not easy. Oh no! Okay, have you put something in my bedding? I want to sleep at night, everything's itchy. There's just a little nice little spouter, that's all of it. Where are you getting these ideas from, Alicia? I cannot talk to Amario, so I need to find a way to stay entertained. That isn't fair on your sister. I will get rid of these and be gone. Talk about this like. That's why we should heir to the throne, or maybe we could try another time. Perhaps we can still try tonight. Oh, what a shame. Anyways. Training grounds. Oh, that could be incredibly useful. 10 army per week. That could have been pretty useful. It would take 10 weeks would be 100. 10 weeks would be 100. Oh, should have done that a little earlier. Fuck, we should have done that a little earlier. Fuck. We only have 8 weeks. Your Grace, I don't know what's going on, but I arrived in a reality shrouded with black storm clouds. The thunder, the winds, they're very strong. It's strange because there isn't a single drop of rain anywhere. I dealt with the man in the black horse. He was acting very oddly. He was shouting words in some foreign language. Doesn't surprise you at all, considering all the other things I've heard about the peasants. I heard the worshippers with the spirit, Your Grace. A lot of people gathering there in the shrine now. Earlier. more help is always appreciated. So grateful for your help. As promised, I brought you an extra gold plaque, plus a little extra. Very well. Thank you. You have called for me. Guess who's in my dungeon? Oh, you got the little weasel, didn't you? Here's some extra gold for your trouble. Thank you, Your Grace. Yay! Peasant. We have nowhere else to seek help. Your Grace, bandits rule over our village. They slit our throats when they came to you, but we have to let them eat our food and drink our wine. Use our women anymore. They are well equipped, and us farmers. We don't know what to fight. We just send a chance. Send your general. These scums will pay for what they have done. You have my word. Thank you, Your Grace. We knew we could count on you. I better come home quick, barricade the doors, and wait for everything to end. Fortune teller. Greetings, my Grace. May I come closer? Yes, I see. A very interesting aura, Elric. Let me read your future. I can see you are very interesting, yes. I see. Do you believe in fortune, my Grace? I have a reading of many kings. I am correct. Just between you and I promise you, I will tell you about you, and will get the truth, and you will pay. Fine. I see you in a long journey in your life. I see paperness, a patrol department of some kind, and you are dead. Oh no, that's far too in the future. Go back a little. Your journey, difficult. I think that was a fucking reference, and I didn't get it. Difficult, but you were happy, surrounded by those you love. I see your difficulties. They affected your relationships. Some relationships will strengthen, but some will crumble. Alright, let me shuffle my cards and let you keep in my eyes. Your aura tells me when to stop. Just keep shuffling. I think that's it. Let's see, the Fool. But don't worry. Does not mean you are one, or of course not. It means you're doing something new. A new cycle. You're requiring others to trust you with it, yes. Yes, fine. You must be trusted. You must be patient. Next card is Justice. Of course, I can see that. You need a balance of disagreement and you will seek peace, which will most likely disturb you soon. Let's see. Last card. Hanged Man. Means that you're trying to achieve something big, yes? Something that leaves you feeling stressed and unhappy. You will continue trying to achieve that thing. And will be difficulties. It means that everything you know will turn upside down. New information, maybe good, maybe bad. That is all, my Grace. Compensation. Well, thank you. I told you I was correct. Yes, Your Grace. There we go. Yes, Father. Alright, prank. What did you, I don't know. I know, next time I will promise I'll use a gentle solution, the needle paddle. As I need to see Maria. She was good, she gave me good things. I know you shouldn't speak here. I know, but I miss her. Why don't you play with someone from the castle? They're all boring. All they want to do is talk about dance lessons, or correct ways to behave at the table, or culturally should be placed. It's awful. You prove yourself resourceful. I'm sure you come up with something interesting. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. Maybe I could bully servants a bit. As some needles. Oh, okay. Well, I have her army. That's good. He's dead. We have literally no one else to invite except her quest has been done. Oh, cause so we have her army, but it's ongoing. His quest is ongoing? Okay. Greg Grove. Okay. Week 25. Have you sent a pigeon for me? Welcome to our castle. I presume you've heard of our upcoming reader. Of course I have, otherwise I wouldn't be here. I want to help. So here's my deal. I pride myself in the knowledge of the art. My collection of paintings is the biggest in the kingdom. I own paintings of my most prestigious artists. I've recently heard that you have hold a valuable painting. It would be perfect for my collection. Historic. This simply could get. Don't say anything yet. I haven't heard the rest of the deal. I offer 80 of well-trained men, 3 supply. Wow, that painting must mean a lot to you. Of course it does. I need to vanish from this castle. I mean, it looks better in my gallery alongside the others. I imagine the painting is hanging somewhere. I'll give you time to take it down. That is, of course, if you agree to my deal. I would like to pick it up personally. So invite me whenever you're ready. As soon as I'm done with my duties. Fabulous, I can't wait. Waiting for the pigeon. That's all. I don't think he would give me anything, he's a fucking painter. Peasant. We got a strong gale of Senate. No casualties yet, but the gale keeps coming from and stronger. Our homes have suffered damage already. But Iran is good. Can you count on your help? A little bakery in the market, made cakes and legs, pretty good ones too. I also run into a little additional mission on the side. Folks call it Oracle Dust, but it can help you see the future, they say. Everything was going well until local crooks came along and started demanding more and more dust. They threatened me when I refused. I told them they would take my little girl if I didn't bring them more. I don't know what to do, Grace. Give them all the and tell them that's what dust, a different supply. Go. Thank you. Allies. There's no one else to fucking send. Except for him. We have 49 fame. Jesus Christ. Where's this art gallery? Wait, which one is it? Oh no, I can take them all. Which one was it? I wasn't I don't remember. Shit. Requested a stock painting belonging to the king in exchange. Stock painting, okay. Wonderful. Those are my notifications, all good. Witch. I didn't check how many days we have left. Sandralia? I'm fine, father. I'm gonna check up on it later. Got rid of outlaws taking over the village of Grace. They will not cause any trouble. There should be a warning for any other bands who roll out against their king. The people were very thankful for your help. Hello, Grace? Wonderful, the rest of my collection. Our deal's done. Is that it? Of course. You think I wouldn't keep my word? You can count my army and stand by it all. I sure would. If you have any other paintings, I will gladly buy them. Your Grace, everyone's gone. Our townsfolk disappeared from above. One day our village was always right near the next goat town. You're investigating magical anomaly. Witch isn't ready. We have to return from Grimmer. Oh, really? That's fine. I can go and investigate my problem myself, Your Grace. Fair. I'm not trained professional like your man, so I'm risking a lot here.
Oh, that boy.
Whatever. Let's feel. Yes.
Hey, what the cool? How about that?
Avino, aquí no party. Singapore.
Wakon Boson Wicom Bonsawak Constant Beyond
He bound that boy.
Wembowa
Look to the child. Training.
Ipak.
Your Grace. School is Hissa.
Hello.
Oh, I can, Your Grace. Why would you say I can't? See me chasing Hissa all across the castle. Oh yes, just part of the training. Make sure no one can catch him so he's on his mission. Very fast, Your Grace. He's perfect, agent. Alright, Pumpkin, please stay safe. If you need any help, don't be afraid to ask. Will you take him away? Of course not. I'll help if I can. Fine, Father. I don't need help.
Boy.
Invite a lord. Yeah, but who do we got to invite? Everyone's been recruited. The Grace, very difficult task. I, however, managed to help the villagers support their walls and their homes. Run a lot of potential damage. Get ready. March foothills and mountains. Redovians will not beat them there. We will currently certainly not ready for attack. Might have a chance to win this. Thank you. Perfecto. Grace, it's nice to see you again. I bring some news. I heard you were selling some paintings to Lord Velmius. He was bragging about doing some deal with you. Yes, he visited. I'm not sure if he stances on this, but I just wanted to let you know. But it's not an art collector, it's an artist. He's an egomaniac. He buys these beautiful works and burns them. It's a great shame because they were very valuable. This artist definitely deserves some recognition, but he believes only his art is true art. So, I suppose just bear in mind that if you give him more paintings, he will be burnt. Oh, of course, thank you for letting me know. No! Grace, I bring. They steal eggs and things because they spread diseases, fleas in particular. I came to offer you my service as a hunter. Grace, I saw this fox hiding in the castle, so I hunted it. Though I thought it would all your favor. Imbecile. You dimwit, what have you done? Tell him, father. You think you come to my halls and hunt as you please? Murder should rot in the dungeon for killing my special agent. Sorry, please don't punish me. Your Grace, if I only knew. What if? I came here looking for gold, but since I have been nothing but trouble so far, please let me at your service. Let me serve you as your people. I can deal with monsters, wild animals, track downs, and bring their bodies. Redeem yourself, please, Your Grace. Maybe I'll help you during the Redovian battle too. Bodies you can keep. I want you. Thank you, Your Grace. I will be in the dungeon. Need your dungeon guard as an old friend of mine. Another agent at your disposal, yeah! That was the Hissa, father. Dusty back there. I'm sorry, Citadel, but at least the hunters will act on Hissa's behalf. Fine, I will bury him with the others. Jesus! I better go check on Hunter when I got a minute. He might know something about the tooth. Ooh. Who are you? A merchant. I run a little business with Grace. I can exchange your supplies for gold. 25 supplies for gold. Oh. So where do I go to? Oh, he's in the dungeon, right? Yeah, he's right here. Your Grace. I found this tooth. It looks like it from a big animal, enormous in fact. Maybe a griffin or a dragon. I have never seen such a thing, Your Grace. Could you find out who it came from? I can try, but I have a book on animals trophies somewhere. I will take a while though. That's all for now. Cool. Wonderful. Your Grace. Are you saying goodbye? Yes, Father. Yeah, Hissa. You are my bestest and swiftest agent, but most of all, you are my best friend. You're leaving a deep hole in my heart. I will miss you forever. I will hope you rest in peace. I hope you rest in peace, Hissa. Father. It's alright, Cinderella. How are you feeling? Any better? Yes, Father. I will stay here for a while. Yes, Father? Yes, sir. Wonderful. Allies. Oh, I'm nearly 60 off, so I might have lost. There's no one to invite. We got most of the good ones. I mean, if we sticked with him, we would have gotten 5 food. Or, yeah, we would have gone over the threshold. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Like 35. Oh, prepare the hunter, please. You're like 2 weeks away. Are we ready for the Royal Trial of Grace? Yes, I did all I could. Next trial starts next week. Got a chance to gather some evidence, but we didn't need the aid. Mr. Grace, I returned from the barn full of rats. He wasn't lying, there was a lot of them. Boys to catch them all. Thank you. Your Grace, I came to you more news. It was a very red dragon tooth. It appears from a lady and demon. A female dragon that lives in the ancient cell of Silbra. That would mean such a thing doing in my castle. Whoever must have lost it must have been an adventurous person. Andre is alright. I don't think you could have get such a driving. Your Grace. Sorry to bother you, but it's a very bad situation if you don't know what's happening. Someone has done something terrible to the gods to punish us severely. Zero is dying prematurely. All the leaves are falling and they shouldn't be. Your Grace, we are doing all sacrifices for good. We must gather and pray. Nothing's helping, but I think Volge is escaping underground. Searching for the sinner. He must be hiding in someone's house. Must be thunderstorms, Your Grace. The god of thunder is trying to find Valeros. Thunder won't stop until the returns underground. Your Grace, please send a hunter to find him. Or give us supplies for the night's ceremony. Perhaps we can calm the gods down. I have important news. I wasn't sure, but I didn't want to jinx or anything, but we must be around 14 weeks. I think it must be, but I'm uncertain. We're pregnant. Ah, that's wonderful. Hopefully it's a boy this time. Yes, my darling. I have a good feeling about this. Have you told the girls yet? No, I have not, darling. Can I tell them? Of course you can. Yay! Yes, Grace. Your Grace. My village is attacked by vicious animals, like wolves, and shreds. They took some of our chickens, leaving us with less to eat. They also wounded our shed keeper and tried to scare them away. I think they were hungry this time of the year. We're afraid they will be back. How will the boys prepare? We will leave at dawn. Hungry wolves are monstrous. We let them hope they don't eat us. That's 5.
Bueno,
I pursue you, Grace.
San bueno.
My name is Bulgrav.
Eso san bra.
I don't want to bother you, but I have a matter to twist my brain. My lady, she seems to be upset with me, and for some good reason, I tell ya. I ain't no man to think straight. I wanted to do good, and I sold our barn to buy her a servant. You know, help her in the house with the kids. She always complains about the work she has. She flipped out and threw me out because our barn was made will make no more money for us. And there's no point here, darn. I'm assuming you want money? Father, I don't have time to explain anything. You don't understand Rosalia's death. I think Ivo knows who poisoned his father. The atmosphere is very tense. Ivo and his advisors are talking behind my back. They wouldn't let me stay with them and always send me back to my chambers. I heard Ivo has some kind of plan. I can't wait to see. You didn't finish writing. That means she was in a hurry? It's good she's coming with Ivo soon. We will find everything eventually. Alright, tons of quest stuff. Mother's pregnant. No wonder after all the giggles you've been having in the bedroom lately. Oh, Celia, please. I'm sorry. Haven't you got enough? With you 3, yes. We're hoping for a boy this time. We need successor for the throne. Ah, I hope it's a boy then. I wouldn't want another sister. Maybe a boy wouldn't get so torn up about silly jokes. Oh. Alright. I think we're literally a week off, so. Good Grace? Good visit. Are you excited? Yeah, she's bringing Dusty. How long is she staying for? I'll tell her about us trying to save her. I'm sorry, but she's not bringing this way. I know how much you miss her. But she wouldn't want to travel so long distance. Yeah. What? I already have a big sister. And now you're going to have a little sister or brother. Oh, really? When? I want a little brother. This is going to be. I don't know yet, but that's going to be a boy or girl. But he or she is going to be joining our family in around 20 weeks. How long? Long time. Yes, but it should still be a while. Yep. Bye-bye. Darling? I kind of want to just. Okay, hold up. I want to get to the next week, and then I'll call it there. Oh, I gotta send an agent. Shit. The royal trial. Oh no, we have to do the royal trial. Welcome to the royal trial. We will firstly question any witnesses that say in the matter, and then we will go through all the gathered evidence. At lastly, we will identify the killer. Some of you are suspects, and I have a right to believe that the real perpetrator is amongst us tonight. And of that, let's hear what the witnesses have to say. Your Grace, we have 2. There are 3 people enlisted as witnesses. Who shall we start with? Peasant from Brick. Peasant from. Come. Tell us your name and where you're from. My name is Hamar, the Lord of Adson's town, Brankia. What do you have to say? I own a vine garden in Brankia. We have been observing Lord Edson for a while now. He has been acting so strange, walking around the village in a trance. How dare you tell such falsehoods? I'm done, Elton. One time he pissed all over my grape flowers and none of my grapes will grow again. How rude. He's not a nice man, Your Grace. I'm convinced that he was the one who poisoned Delius. Is that all, Hamar? Well, more you need to know. Just get rid of him. What's next? Delius guard, come forth. Please state your name and tell us what you have to say. My name is Liffand, Your Grace. I'm King Talia's guard, and I have served him well. Not well enough. I can hear you say that. But there's a little could do against poison, especially ones that work so fast. The day King Tellius died was a day of shame and guilt for me, and the King Ivo is continuing to make me pay for it with the price. To the point. All I wanted to say is that I have witnessed many people visiting Tellius over the years, but none angered him as much as Nursky. I think we're all no, it's liar he is. I am no. It is him. It is him. He's ashamed in front of the king's order. It is him because he's a hunter and he hunts creatures and he's got in yeah. Tellius called him a deceiver after a proposal to help his wife Familia. Tellius knew the only reason Nursky offered his help was to become famous for something he didn't do. Nursky was enraged, claiming he was fraud, but he told Tellius, I see not any questions, let's proceed. It's fucking him! He's the only one that deals with dragon tooths, and he got drunk that night. Own advisor. Please state your name and tell us what you have to say. My name is Ringo, the advisor of King Tellius. I have a very important piece of information, Your Grace. I recognize Lady Lenia over there. He visited our cousin long ago before our wedding and phoned King Tellius. He said her son was supposed to be one of the married losers, not Ivo. He said that the weddings were go ahead, she would come to Tellius and his family. You must proceed accordingly, Your Grace. She clearly is the perpetrator. I don't trust you! Actually, I don't trust the guard or him, because they're in the same kingdom. They're in the same kingdom. You'll get to speak of the lead now. Thank you, Ringo. It's very useful. Let's proceed. An animal's tooth. The item is so rare, only known for the person who can return it from the account I live. Let's get the dragon a complete step forwards. The tooth was examined and only one creature could fit the unique shape, an alien demon from the lands of Kyria. Who else has traveled there and back, other than a noble knight or of honor? The animal tooth was found in the wine cellar. This is the only Zoisco's poured poison in the wine. He wanted to tell Tellius' wife Familia, but the king shamed him instead. Nubskus couldn't bear the feeling of rejection, so he planned to murder King Tellius. Lies. I am truly a man of my honor, and I will do such thing. King Tellius was made a fool of me that day, that is true, but I left his cabin as ordered. In no way I prove that I killed King Tellius, and why you've been sneaking around castle. I was just looking for a quiet place. We talked to Lady Lenia, said Frederick's window. She must be pulled off my neck. It was a very fascinating conversation. So you admit its item belongs to you? Well, no, it could have been mine. I don't know. I have all of these around my neck, but I swear I couldn't do anything. That's enough. Back to the king. The poison vial. We have various suspects still inside, and certain that belongs to the poison who poisoned the king. Well, anyway, please step forward. It's a common knowledge amongst the royal heads that you have access to all sorts of poisonous substance. Tellius was against the dust trade, and you have found out the Lord's lares. You are not. Tellius' death, weaker borders, and Tellia might make it easier for you to dispute. Nonsense, nonsense, nonsense. Enough. There's no clear answer here, Your Grace. We have to send someone to us. It's fucking. King of Draven. You have found the one responsible for my father's death. The outcome of the trial is satisfactory to me, and as such, unduly force will aid you in your struggle against Rodovia. 3,000 men will be ready for you to strike, and you will blow a horn significantly. My men will ambush the enemy. Such is my will. Yeah! Later this evening. You always loved this view. There a battle will take place? Yes, you will. You see? Right there in the middle of there's a tight trail leading through. They will hold them off. It's strange. Turns out I was always staring into the end of it all. Hey, nothing ends. Ivo's help will be victorious, and if he helps, he will. You were at the trial, you heard what he said. He will fight his father's promise and everything. Let's not worry about the second. A lot of things have happened since you left, you know. At least she found a new friend.
Uara
It turns out she's from Rodovia, so her mother expelled her from the castle. She always keeps interesting companions. Has she grown up or is she still a mess? I don't think she'll ever change. Ha! Still gives me a lot of trouble with that one. The other night she pulled a prank on the other one of her pranks. This time on your sister. Alicia doesn't spare anyone. We have fair stress with your mother too. She's pregnant and you'll have a sibling. Congratulations, I guess. It's hard to imagine, but we must be going through the battle on the horizon. Little girl keeps finding more and more ridiculous pets. She can't quite find a replacement for Dusty. Last time I was here, she had a snail. What was that? What was it? This is Smudgy. Smudgy. She gave me a hard time about it. I won't forget it. It was a hedgehog, a fox. I was worried what she'd tame next. Maybe that should all wrap it up. Pose. I miss you, all of you, so much. I should have let you leave so soon. You know it was inevitable. Everything's fine. I don't need an apology. Bruises? Ivo is doing all this to you? What? No, he wouldn't. He's very kind. He's good to me. He takes care of me. It's just like I told you in the letters, Father. Father, please don't tell him. The king of Anton now. He has an army that blindly follows him, even at your gates. Don't say anything. It's better that way. He has better and worse days. Don't anger him anymore, please. I can't let the bastard treat you like this. I will talk some sense into him. Please don't. There you are. Pack up your things. We're going. Father. Confront him! You pipsqueak. Do you think you can wear a crown on your head and you can do whatever the hell you want? What lies has she told you to tell your father this time? Are you plotting against me again, Luceria? I didn't say anything, I promise. He has nothing to do with it. You think I can see what you've done to her? You lay hands on my daughter again, I swear I'm going to. What? Defeat Ravoni all by yourself? Take you down with me, cunt. I think you're forgetting your promise here, Eric. I'll give you an army thanks to me in the castle and see you another day. Do not tell me what I can and cannot do. There evidence that you're mercy, you had better address me proper respect. Say nothing. Better leave off here. Too much talking you get and your family gets in trouble. Before I change my mind. Front eyebrow. Did we get the fucking bonus? Oh, it's 28. Yep, we got the bonus. Battle between Draven and Rodovia foothills and the Grey Mountains. Hell yeah, we're doing it! It appears that we are late. Rodovia's already managed to build up some defense. We need to push them back and create a choke point in the foothills. Sky is looking clear. That's good. At least something works in our favor. Here, come with me. We gathered everything we could. We'll make an advance on the mark. My mind is sharp. My weapon is ready. Awaiting orders, Your Grace. Preparations. How's it looking? We shouldn't wait much longer. Once we start, there's no going back. We have to defeat the enemy before our enemy is completely depleted. I would suggest we make a reserve. We should make a reserve army. Archers? I've seen the archers are getting ready. It's time. It's time. Don't fear me, brothers. Today is not our day. We fall. We have made strong allies in our time of doubt. We need to remember, we are not alone. But we do not. We won't need them today. For Draven, we stand our ground. Aye. For Draven, let's show them. We'll surprise them. Ready for orders. What's this? Your Grace. Magic. The fog is obstructing our view. We need no idea what's happening when you get the sense of support immediately. Say the word and I'll charge in there with our spears, Your Grace. How do we plan to attack? See who's the fuck is thick. Not to mention we must be down there. One shouldn't rely on vision, but perhaps our senses could help. Unless fight with magic. Grace, I'll try clearing it. Do your magic, Alenia. I'll do my best. How is this possible? We're outnumbered. Blow the horn, you fool. Archers! Awaiting orders. We couldn't do much against the fog, but we can still help. Then do it! Our men are surrounded. Break a clearing and fucking get them out of there. Wait for Iroh to arrive. They should be here any second now. Let's fucking do this. Bad luck. The fog is gone. We thought we could get the edge, but they brought monsters. They ride armored bison. Foul beasts are ravaging our army. We need to get them together. Hefty bodies and sharp long horns. The hooves that can crush a man's skull. No, quite to deal with an enemy cavalry. Perhaps we could use. We should send them out. I've never seen such beasts, Your Grace. I think we should be able to stop them. Aren't those these monsters? Nothing less, Your Grace. By the gods. Where's Antia? Are they deaf? Blow the horn again. Archers? Waiting orders. A letter, Your General. Help isn't coming. It must be. This must be a false. We have had a deal. With Grace. That's not all. There's no fire us. It's magic creatures made of flame. Magical fog, monsters, and now magic. Focusing on defenses should be our most important asset, Your Grace. Good organization on the battlefield could also help key the situation. Perhaps a witch could try to spell One. We should send them out. Our men won't be able to handle it. Do what you can. Yes, Your Grace. Try the horn again. Here we go. Nothing. I see something bad is coming. Rain, huh? Archers! We're the last god, Your Grace. How much lasts longer? There's no sign of Antia. Well, that was right. What? What else is there? They just keep coming. It's been on, Your Grace. Let's not end here. No. This is not the... Does not look good. Some kind of monstrous device? We have no other choice. We must send everyone in. Gather everyone around. Show them what we're made of. They've shown us the unfamiliar. We've seen beast magics, but they have not seen what we have in store. Show them what driving are made of. Give them hell. On my order. Show me your spear. This is it. Okay, what we got. Can't take it anymore. The gods have saved us all. Unbelievable. We have survived. 20 men. That was tough. Holy fuck. We're lucky that we win the battle. By the gods! Indeed! Hello, Wisty! We survived the battle with 30 men. Oh, we actually got 10 more men. We have lost most of our men, but if not the avalanche, we would have certainly been defeated. I know, we must really be in the gods' favor. We need to focus on strengthening our army. I don't know if I ever forgave myself if this castle was destroyed. What are we going to do about Ivo, Your Grace? I don't know yet. Fucking hang him. Fucking no, I want my daughter back. You didn't honor your fucking deal even after the trial. I want my daughter back. Asshole. I challenged him to a fucking duel. Let's fucking do it. Old man versus young cunt. Let's do this. I'll challenge him to a duel. Eric, King of Draven, I thought justice would find you upon Revian's hand, but I suppose I will need to step in. You didn't think of that I would have believed your allegation proved that you did not murder my father. Truly, it seems that you have been sentencing an innocent person to death. How does it feel? I saw through your lies, Eric. You would not only kill someone for your own wrongdo, but you all of the evil cult. He has lost his mind. Evil tricks? The collapsing mountain was nothing but sheer luck at that dreadful time. Your Grace, Ivo promised us 3,000 men. We won't last if they come to our gates with an army this large. We must call the King's Summit. The other kings won't want to help us, but we must try. I will make the necessary arrangements, Your King. This is hardly the end, Your Grace. If we're under siege, we better stock up our supplies. We should aim for at least 5 large crates of supplies. The weekly summary has been all necessarily informed. And will be our best set to aside whatever we can at the end of the week. Okay. Part 1 is done. Huzzah. 2 hours. We've done 2 hours already. What brings you here, Wisty? What brings you to my kingdom? Ignore the fact that I'm missing a painting. Hello, Elenia. For Grace. Elenia's made me bring a bunch of stuffed monster heads to its house. Not sure what it was writing about, but it seemed very eager. Hey. What allies do we got now? Ooh, some of them are fucking gone. Oh, we got the banker. King! We got a king! Oh, wonderful. Let me just check something. Ooh. Shouldn't you be in bed? A peasant, hello. Your Grace, things have gotten out of hand. They're taking the children. Josuke and Whiskey are gone. Why don't you send our men, Your Grace? We can't count on your support at all. What sort of king does not care for his people? I think you'll be moving to another village with no choice, Your Grace. We need to protect our children. Deeply sorry that I couldn't help. I wish you a better life in town. I'm in bed, lol. Can't sleep, was thinking of those who passed and got sad. Oh, yes. It does happen. Oh, the banker's here. What do you want? I heard that your treasury is in the best of shape, Your Grace. I was offering my service. No. I'm rich. Thank you. You're in bed. I like to read backwards, don't worry. Your Grace, I went outside to get some carrots from the pantry and I get back and my pots, pans, jug, cutlery are all smashed. I can't even leave the kitchen for 1 second. Alright, so
Ooga.
this is going to be some imp war, I'm sure. I'm trying to lure them out with some onions, but they are clever little fellas. The worst part, it hasn't happened just once. Every time I go out, I come back in devastated kitchen. The imp needs to be dealt with straight away. Thank you, Your Grace. I suppose magic will do a better job than my onions. Oh, absolutely. Abracadabra. Dead. Peasant, Your Grace. I went to milk the cow this morning. To my surprise, a Diddy, the finest, healthiest cow in the village, was not giving anything. Some say it was the days are nearing its end. I say it a muddy prowling around. He crawls out in the night and milks the cows until it's full. Loaded, he rolls back to where it came from. So something that drinks cow's milk. Cool. The youngest are waiting for the milk, and I have nothing to give them. What do I give them? A hunter will find it, kill it. Fuck. Buy yourself a new cow. No. Yeah, sure. Muddies are practically untraceable. Skull will get you a new cow, or at least buy some milk on the market. Thank you, Your Grace. I knew you would become a remedy of the problem. Poor Diddy will be replaced. Wonderful. Pigeon. We've pissed him off. He's fine, he's fine. We got him. He is not in ours. King Vineyard. Right. Alright, cool. Let's also stand up. I was gonna end it, but I don't know. Seems like this was only chapter 1. Oh, she's got the belly! The king will have a son, I hope, darling. We barely won that battle. To be honest, I had no idea what happened. We were losing. All I saw was fewer and fewer of our soldiers on the battlefield, though it was all coming to an end. I called Ivo's son, but no one showed up. He wanted us to be unprepared. He hoped that we would be defeated. We gave him our daughter. Why would he do this? He knows we have no rightful heir. He's just a young kid, king. He doesn't know what he's doing. He sent a letter. It arrived this morning. He said he hoped we would be defeated, and when he was going to finish us off himself, he announced a war. We have won against the Rodovians, but I'm not sure what we can do to defeat him. We have lost most of our men. Ugh, what are we going to do? He's like, oh, I don't understand what he would do this. I knew it! I fucking knew I should have slit his neck when I had the chance. I mean, honestly, I don't think he would have stood a chance. No, seriously, that would have worked. So, I mean, then we would have 3,000 men on our doorstep. So, that was probably not the best idea. He would be dead. He deserves it. Then I would be accused of the crime that he's accusing me of. Details. Something work out, sweetheart. You shouldn't worry, you're pregnant. We must avoid any complications with the pregnancy, my darling. But how I could not worry. Yep. Oh shit, fuck! I thought it ended because it was thing. Oh. Yeah. Oh fuck, no! Oh, I thought this was the same conversation. Ah! Her neck was covered in bruises. She was begged not to say anything about him. I'm going to kill that water drug. Wonder Dow? Bruises? What? This cannot be true. Was it Ivo? I have just spoken to her. But in the letter, she seems so happy, Nadia. Why can't let anyone happen to her? Well, it's probably not her writing letters. Now is it? Who knows that the scum will do to her? Well, it's probably he who poisoned. So I'm not too surprised. And we're just collateral. Stay strong, honey. We will solve this. I really do hope. I really do. I hope we do. I would never forgive myself otherwise. I'll see you later, darling. Alright, let's go talk to the kids. Or to the kid. Yes, father? How are you? I know recent events has been difficult on you girls. What do you mean, the battle? Yes, and Louie's gone. I know you miss her too. I do, but it's fine, father. We're going to be alright. I knew you could defeat the Rodovians. It wasn't the easiest on Maya. She knew some of the people. We almost lost, but we had no choice. You know what it was, right? Yes, I know that, father. But I'm glad. Should I do voices? Should I do voices, or should I just read? Should I be comfortable in reading, or should I do voices and mess up? Like, what do you want? I think voices would be interesting. voices would be very funny. Just read. Oh, we got conflicting things. Conflicting. Kind of late to make the decision, but it would be funny. How about next week in game? We will try voices and see how my reading is. Me too. So Illyria just loves to sit there and get knit. Now she's more peace in our bedchamber. Okay. Yeah. We need to get patched up one day. See, okay, I think I missed something. There, under that crack is a piece of evidence which would have led to the real killer, and I think I fucked up. I just needed to figure out how to get it. This game has a lot of replay value, I just know it. Wonderful. Alright, cool. We have tons of gold, tons of food. We're actually doing really good financials-wise, so, okay. General, yes, maps. Let's go here. Who do we send? The general, obviously. He's great. Alright, next week. The King's Summit. Welcome, and thank you for arriving upon my request. I have asked you all to seek your guidance, helps even. Draven is in great danger. As you may know, we just won the battle against Rodovians, but our new enemy has arisen. Ivor, the King Delia's son, is threatening my people. Even worse, he has my daughter, and I fear for her. I suppose you are asking us for soldiers. What would we be up against, you know? Prior to the Battle of Rodovia, we lost 3,000 men. We expect that this is the army Ivor will bring against us. Bloody hell. I've heard of bigger armies, to be sure, but I'm not sure the position right now to match that. Supposing Kylo aids Draven, would you still be 2,000 men short? Same with us. Presses with Rosfus would always... As always. As only I've had a small army at hand. 1,000 men is the best we can do. You're forgetting that we won't be able to take the battle into an open field. Defending the castle with half as many men as the attackers would surely suffice. Everything is agreed then. Sounds like everything's sorted. Not so fast, I know. For starters, Ivor was most likely preparing this since his father's death. We won't have nearly as much time to prepare. Get ready and march this far. True, even if he gets right into it, it's not easy to move 1,000 men. If we buck right up, we might get a clearance on time. Timing isn't the best, yes, but even if we're sure it will work out, it's not as simple as you see. With all the Rodovians, I've had quite a challenge in the recent weeks myself. Well, you're a main reason they are even here. Wouldn't you agree, Eric? After your recent battle, numerous surviving Rodovians have scattered throughout the lands. If you help me get rid of them, rid of the leftovers, then you'll have my army. I want them all gone. Oh, but you don't want how poor folk is killing them only an option. Hold on. Not in the position. Option. Not killing per se, just don't help them in any way. Eventually they'll have to move elsewhere, or they just die from starvation. Slaughter them all, would be my advice. Who knows what they brought with them? Barbarian vermin can carry diseases, not to mention the Modric Eric has already had the pleasure of meeting. Trying to starve them out will only make them more desperate, so they'll have to be more likely to be aggressive. I suppose he's not wrong. I'm not a fan of killing, but I had to choose between my people starving and them. I would choose them. Agreed. What's wrong with you all? We should help them. They're people like anyone else. I like you, Eric. So here's my counteroffer. Help the Rodovians that you come across, and you will have my army. Rodovians this, Rodovians that. I tire of this talk. I have no business with them. Yeld is too far of a distance, and they have traveled, and I have nothing gained from this conversation. I will take my leave. Oh. Ugh, let him go, the old fool. If the Rodovians are able to march through the mountains, there isn't much stopping them from marching to Yellis. In my opinion, well, what do I know? Look, Eric. I reckon that if we take Alton around 19 weeks from before he can manage to march his army to Draven. 19 weeks! Sweet Jesus. Why don't we meet then, and I will see what we can do for you. I say, if we don't have any problems with Dovians, then I will lend you my man. Oh, is that how it is? Are you going to let people starve, Eric? Word gets around, if I hear you are refusing help to the people of Rodovians, then you can count me out. How can I supposed to help somebody that indifferent to people suffering? After all, didn't I already call you a monster? Don't prove him right. Do what you must, I'll see you in 19 weeks. I will come around as well. We can go over everything once again. This could have gone better. Ooh. I thought you left. I was on my way then. I ran into one of your daughters. Seems quite mature for her age. You see, marriage for an army? And I took you for a fool. I can see that I was wrong. What do you say then? Nowhere. I already gave one of my dolls away for an army. Look how that turned out. And it's probably already marching then. They'll probably get sooner than you think. I could use a company for more energetic. The offer stands. I'll let you change your mind when you're over. Well, here's the thing. We only need half the army. Asshole. We only need half the army. If we get 1,000, we get 1,000. Oh, Jesus. Resource saved. What's all this? Okay. So we need 1,000 men. 1,000. Sweet Jesus. We only need 1,000 because... I mean, I get so much food. How do I add this? How do I... Okay. So we'll add... Okay, that much. How do we get... So, ooh, taxes are going up. Look at that. 19, 16, 6, 3, 3. General, spices. I got a permit. Tax on spices. Shit. Time until the siege. Oh, yeah. Fuck. What do we do? Okay, so this week we're going to be doing some voices to see if that makes it a little bit more immersive. I don't have an army. Okay, but we do have a stable, which is good. We can get a contentment boost. Okay. 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 300 food supply. We get 16, 6, 33. So 6, 6, 6, 12. 28. We get 28 food per day, per week, and we don't have an army. We don't have an army. 19, 2, 1, 3, minus 3. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, sure. I don't need contentment. I'm actually quite beloved by my people. Because I tend to give them a ton of gold. Perhaps we should consider Valorant offer more seriously. I'm sure Alicia would love to hear about this. The kings have asked us to complete impossible tasks, and even if it was complete some of them, their armies might not arrive on time. We need to find another way to get more men. But who can help us now? The lords definitely won't be able to help us give us any more men after we lose all their troops. Perhaps we can muster the villagers, even hand counts. Every hand count. Every hand counts. Shit. Hold up, I need to do voices. I think I'm just going to be default with the king because he's going to speak the most. So he's me. We helped them before. It's time for them to repay the favor. Oh wait, am I going to get every single villager that helped me? Because I've helped a lot of people. I don't think many peasants can read though, so sending pigeons won't work. Oh, what's his voice? It wouldn't be the best to send agents and call them directly, Your Grace. We invite presidents to the throne, send an agent to the chosen village on map. Yay! We're at 2 hours. I promised 3, so we're doing another 30 minutes. Your Grace, I stopped at an abandoned house on the side of the road. It was full of pans in every sort of size, shape, and color. I don't know who could have such an obsession with pans, but honestly, it would be funny. I feel like calling it help in some cases isn't quite right. Or like being scammed. While searching through them, I found some gold. King Vladrid. Eric, are you sent for me? No, I didn't. No, that's all. peasant. Your Grace, the hunter found Velios. We have buried him at the tree. Do you realize that there's no more thunderstorms? You really worked, Your Grace. I am so grateful for your help. We all are. May the gods have you in their favor. You're a good man. Thank you, Oliver. I am glad you could be of help. The happiness from people means a lot to me. 3+ rep, that's awesome. Dungeon Guard. Your Grace, in order to prepare for the siege, it might be a good idea to make improvements to the castle. Let's fucking go. I have tons of cash. The equipment in the castle, reinforcements may prove vital. I have added a list of upgrades to the check. You will see those in your weekly summary. Thank you. Peasant. Oh, she looks fancy. Your Grace, my husband is heavily wounded. He's a local hunter, and he has an accident during his last hunt. He was injured by a deer. Its antlers got tangled in his quiver, and he was pulled from his horse. He survived, but only the strap broke. Otherwise, the deer would have dragged him across the entire forest. He's very sick now. Is there anything you could do? Half a gold. This should be enough for you to get some medicine and pay for a healer. Oh, I think I know someone who could help. In fact, for this much gold, I'm sure he will. Thank you, Your Grace. This is a short man. Your Grace, my land has been plundered. I have been robbed by a horde of rampaging Rodovians? No, Your Grace, rabbits! It's a serious problem when you have a lettuce farm. What? I need the supply. Try finding someone else to help you with those hunt on those rabbits. Or invest in better protection for your crops against pests. Ah, thank you, Your Grace. I will invest this wisely. So wait. Hold up. I have a question. I just realized something. I'm assuming favor. It is really funny. Are you enjoying the voices? The voices in your head. Oh, the artist, the peasant. Your Grace, I am Poltrony, a groundbreaking painter. I come to you with a special offer. I have always lived in Draven, so I have come to you first, my king. I bring you the most cherished and valuable painting. Royals are likely to fight over it when I have put it onto auction. But I wanted to give you a chance to take it before anyone else. My painting is known across all nations, but I don't think I have to tell you that. I know you are a famous one of mine. I know you have one of my favorites of mine. One of the Mountains with the Grey. It's a mountain painting. Yes, it is beautiful. Tell me, what do you have for the pauldron? I have painted of the Battle of Britannia. It's somewhat abstract, full of emotions. It shows the soldiers running towards their enemy. In the background, there is a waning moon, and big fire spans across the whole battlefield. It's called the Fire of the Waning Moon. But it looks like a bunch of squares. Oh no. Oh no, modern art! Ah! It's an impressional painting, Your Grace. I'm a pioneer of the bold, fantastic, brave art movement. How much do you want for this? I'm a special price for you, lower than I can offer to anyone else. 12 pieces of gold. No way. I'm not paying for much gold for 3 squares on a canvas. I could do that myself. I thought you would be appreciating my art, Your Grace. Modern art, medieval art. Oh well, it will go to the highest bidder then. Someone else will pay for it much more. No, I think I fucked up. There's a guy that burns paintings. He will probably pay me triple. Fuck. No. Fuck, I fucked up. I got a general, that's good. Okay, cool. Gardens, let's go. Oh, the child's here. Cracking the pavement. We need to put it up one day. Yes, father. King Valerie asked for your hand. He told me he would like to marry you. Ugh! What? King Valrid? But he's old. He's really old. Father, you cannot make me marry him. The one time you don't get scammed is when you actually has been an investment. Of all people, why would you pick him? Hey, hey, hey. I haven't picked out anyone yet. I haven't agreed to his offer yet. I wanted to see what you think first. I'm not sure why. I knew you never wanted. I'm not sure why. I knew you never wanted this. Of course I wouldn't. I'm sorry. I really hope we won't have to. Okay, cool. Entries, like I read. Reading? Cringe. Darling? Valorant asks for Ursula's hands. Valor would like to marry Ursula. He's offering quite a big chunk of his army in return. Ugh, really? What made him think that we could get Lizard and marry him? We need a prince, not some old fart. He knows we are desperate for soldiers. There might be nothing left of Draven if we lose. What are we suggesting if we agree to it? No. Of course not, however. We do not gather enough soldiers, but I will race the place to the ground along with all us in it. Then why? They can't do that. Why don't we just flee? Just if we know we're going to lose, what's the point of trying? What sort of king would I be if I left my people to die? We got to try. We still have some time to prepare. Hopefully other kings will agree to help us. What if we're going to do, Elric? The gods have doomed us. We will have no good fortune. Everything must be going horribly wrong. Sometimes I wish it was just peasants. Calm down. Everything is going to be fine. I will make sure you and the girls are safe during the battle. You shouldn't worry so much. Go and lay down. Fine. I will try to fall asleep. Fireplace. The place is full of ash. It's quite cozy. Here even easy though. Yep, cool. How's my reading so far? I think my reading's got. I think I've got a lot since I'm doing voices. I've got a lot more into it. Hello, child. Your Grace. Your Grace. Goodbye. See you later, pumpkin. I don't know how to do a voice. I just can't. It's way too fucking high pitch or some shit. Let's go to the dungeon real quick. How you doing, buddy? I mostly listen to the stream currently, and I can't say much for accuracy. Let's see. Are you there? Need anything? Sturdy wall still, but okay, he's fine. He's happy. Yes, I can send an agent. There's so many things to do. Sweet Jesus. I might go here. Side business. Hey, hold up. Do I know these people? It's Stefan! It's Stefan! Send the general! Get him! It's Stefan, my boy! So we have the witch, the hunter, the general. Okay. Army upkeep. How many army people do we have? This is upkeep, right? So reinforce the gate. We'll hold off the enemy for longer at the gate. Reinforce the walls. Build a moat. We'll slow down the enemy. Ballistas. Hot oil. Mining equipment. Allow us to mine under the castle if we need the walls if need be. Reinforce walls. Yeah, sure. I say we remove the hunter so we can. Week 33. I have told the villagers you wanted to see them regarding the call to arms. They should be here shortly. There's my boy. Athenia. Your Grace, I haven't managed to find the imp the woman was complaining about, but I prepared a herbal potion to smear around her whole. Let's keep the imp out from her house. Thank you for dealing with it. Hunter. Your Grace, I'm back from the cult of trees. They asked me to look at the demon called Volios. Apparently it takes... Oh, yeah, I'm not reading, because it's been a week. Well, we might interchange it. One-eyed bear. It's shaped... It takes a one-eyed bear. It was easy. It's not easy, but I found him. Strangely, he was just outside your castle walls. I have taken the body to the forest. Wait, a bear was just outside my wall? My boy! You're gracious? Will you join my army in the coming battle? We are going to war. We need as many men as possible. I owe you my life, you're gracious. Of course I will help. Be ready. Battle starts in 17 weeks. 6 men! Ooh, he helped 6 people. Gracious, bless you for all your existing gods. You're truly a savior. I owe you my life. My wife has taken me back, and it is with my luckiest days on. I don't have much to offer, but a sack of potatoes. Thank you, boys. I hope you and your wife are happy. Ah, that was probably a mistake. Anyways. For the past couple of days, a weird noise and humming has been coming from the well. Club. At first we thought it was someone playing tricks on us, but no one could survive in the well for almost a week. Could have been a vault room. Perhaps it got bored sitting in the lakes and wells. Maybe it's hungry. Or perhaps he just wants a little company. Not sure, but we'd rather not get close. Yeah, we can send the witch. And a child! Your Grace. The butcher in the village keeps throwing bits of leftovers onto the path. It rots and smells. I can't sleep because I get headaches from the strong smell. God knows what diseases are piling up with the rotten meat. Please, Your Grace, can you help? Hire someone to clean this. 18 gold to hire someone to clean? The gold should be enough to get a couple of men. And get sort of disease spreads. Your Grace, we'll clean this up now, but then what? He'll just keep throwing more leftovers on the road. Tell him it's King's orders to stop doing this. Alright, Your Grace, thank you. I'll find someone to help me right away. Quick little once-over. Once-over's done. I don't have any allies. I can't really send for allies. I can send for the banker. The only person I can send for is you. I might send him over. Maybe hiring the hunter would have been a good idea, but then I wouldn't have enough gold for the day, so whatever. Alright, what do we got? 21 gold. 32 gold. How many weeks do we got? We got tons of food. There we go. 60 food. Blisters. Week 34. I have told the villagers you wanted to see them regarding the call of the thing. They'll be here shortly. Les. Are you calling for Your Grace? That's all for now. Okay, can't do anything with it. Your Grace, we've invested gold and you kindly go in a special fence. It's deep enough to stop rabbits from burrowing under the little patch. We would be honored if you accept some of our fine produce as your things. Oh! Paid for itself, basically. Merchants. I'm selling a pack of supplies, Your Grace. Struggling, I can offer best price and drive in 28 gold for 22 supply. I don't got the gold. Buy Oracle Dust, no. Yes, Your Grace? Will you join my army against the battle? Me? I have no idea how I could help. I can't fight, cook, or heal. But my husband, he will help. Thank you. Another 6 people. My lord, shelter we seek. Our village was entirely destroyed, and there's no place to go, no place to call home. Can you help us? It's Your Grace.
Elbow.
You're not from around here, are you?
Boy.
Peruvians? Eh?
Fusto.
My lord, my grace, your grace. We realize who you are. We realize our brothers fought with you. We realize were not welcome here. We had no other choice. Many have died, and many need no more to die. I beg you to help us. We have no weapons, nor bad intentions. We simply want to live. Your people killed our brothers. Why did you leave Rodovia? One born in riches and wealth will never understand what it's like to struggle. Our home is a country is at war. Many fight for resources and power. Olibrenian, he's a good man. He's bound to marry one of the daughters of the Seven Kingdoms once it takes place. What's the difference? Not until then, we need a place to stay.
Oh.
Lies or not, I cannot help you.
Oh. I will away.
You should keep track in mind that Yorick will only aid us if he's armed with you. General, need food and supplies. Tell your children they will eat tonight. Thank you, your grace. As a token of gratitude, please accept this gift. We like to call them fire flowers. Celebration children love things. But in large quantities, it proves to be useful on the battlefield as well. Perhaps you could practice in your future struggles. Ah, I got fireworks! Peasant. Your grace, I have a vicious stomachache. For 5 days, there's been no sign of a stool. My elder mother has prepared prune juice and a special mixture. It didn't work. Actually, it got worse since. Yeah, I don't know if it's new. I would probably. I think constipation is the term the medic would use. Help a poor fellow, won't you? Don't bother me with such petty matters. Go visit a healer. I'm sure they would help you. They cost money, Grace. All I have is 2 chickens. The house is my mother's, and I'll wait until she passes away to get her things. Thank you. Oh look, I just got his thing. That's funny. Cool. There's nothing like happening around, right? What's something in the bedchambers? Darling, about Rodovians. During the King's summits, Frodo talked to me about helping the Rodovians. He was clear that he will join our forces if we do so. On the other hand, the King Yarick said he wouldn't help if I exterminate them all. That's great. That's great, honey. I mean, we'll get help either way. Yes, I suppose some Rodovians have visited our hall this week. They asked for food and supplies. I decided to help them. Oh, do you not remember what these bandits have done to us? We've lost so many people. Are you giving them your supplies? They are just peasants. They had nowhere to go. I won't carry on a war between us and the Rodovians. We must help each other. Well, this is your decision, sweetheart. No, I know, honey. See you later. I might as well help them. Because then my daughter gets her friend back. And look, we got 66 fucking rep. We keep getting more rep. Week 35. So we got majority. We could build a moat if we had the cash. Honestly, let's try to get some cash this week. $40, $50 current. Okay. Week 35. Villagers have told us they'll be here shortly. Grace, I helped with the monsters in the well. No magic was needed, the creature just needed a gift. Anyways, it should have been caused any more problems, thank you. Village hasn't ridden in a while. Hope everything's fine on it, regards. Hunter. I told all the villagers I wanted to see the guard. Get shortly. Torlento. The witch was spectacular. I have never had such a stream of ideas flowing. I'm exhilarating. I mean exhilarated. I'm exhilarating. I mean exhilarated. I should do voices. I'll do voices now. As her magic went through my entire body, Down to the quill and straight to the paper. What started as a simple project will start now as a magnus opus. You're not speaking English, Trish. I'm thinking, let's make it big, all on board. A general, a witch, a hunter will all add a spicy twist. It's going to be a great, epic poem. The greatest.
Ue. Ue.
How do I get that? Peasant.
Kaba.
Your Grace,
Ue, kaba.
my neighbor says it's King Orders to clean my mess.
Iba.
How about all the other people?
Oi, bakai.
They throw their crap onto the street and it bothers no one.
Ue, kui.
I used to be nice and take my waste into the woods,
Badai.
but people throw off their filth right from my house.
Oi, badai.
Now my cart wheels are broken and I can't carry them with my hand, so
Oi, kaba.
I won't clean it until everyone else cleans their mess.
Tabu.
I'll have people send words out to your neighborhood.
Tabu.
They'll have to. They'll have until the end of the month to clean the path.
Wanda bayo.
This gold should be enough to fix your cart and then get you a new one. Keep those roads clean, otherwise disease develops and people get sick. Now we're talking. I knew we could count on your help. These scumbags will see who's smarter. Thank you for so much, Your Grace. We will keep the roads clean from now on. Your Grace, will you join my army? War is coming. You healed me, Your Grace. Now I'm as fit when I was 20. I will help. Okay, I got my friends too. Be ready. The battle starts in 15 weeks. Ooh. 6 people. Okay, so it seems like every peasant is 6 people. Yes, Your Grace? Deal with that general, so we couldn't deal with them without the general's help. They killed most of my people, and me and my others ran away to the other village. Under command, I'm afraid we cannot help. Yes, I'm sorry, Grace. Mercenary? I heard tough times with Draven. Yeah, you're a mercenary. Yeah, how much? 20 gold for 28, 22 people? Sure. Wow, that only gave us, we only get 2 gold, because we just simply don't get enough taxes. We're getting 23 taxes, actually? Holy shit. We have 120 people. That's going great. Alright, we're actually 15 minutes away to the end of the stream. It is 12:36 a.m. Who is this person? Right, I'm gonna call it here. You can load, you can save scum. Wow. Imagine knowing that. Okay. Thank you all for coming by. I might stream something a little bit later tonight, but generally speaking, I need to wake up early enough to do Barrow tomorrow, so this should be pretty good. Hope everyone had a great time. I should do more voicey stuff. It's quite fun. I got a good range of voice. I got good ranges, just not good at reading. It's my biggest issue. I tend to stumble over my words and such. But generally speaking, I have a very high voice, very low voice. I can't wait for that kingdom to completely collapse next time. Yeah! Don't worry, Brazil's next. No, Brazil's gonna collapse before this kingdom. Trust me. Alright, cool. Alright, awesome. I hope you had a great time, Premiere. I hope you had a great time, Wissy. I think Wissy fell asleep. I think it's like 7 in the morning for her. So, meh. And she has work in the morning. I mean, in the afternoon, so I will see her later. Cool. So we're going to be doing some more Barrow tomorrow. Hopefully more people show up because it's going to be like kind of the weekend. But if they don't, we might have to shift it back to Saturday, Sunday just to get people to join. Alright, I'll catch you all later. If I were to stream anything later today, I mean, I normally go to bed at 4 in the morning. Normally, so that's like 4 hours, well, 3.5 hours from now. So I could like boot up another game in like an hour. That could be pretty good. Just want to give this game a little break because I don't want to burn myself on it. Because you can tell I was skipping some words until I started doing roleplay with was fun. Okay, cool. I will all catch you later. Thank you, and thank you again.